Well, welcome back to Relatable Reactions. It's Josh, and you've joined me for another trip down 90s nostalgia with Sliders. Episode 3, The Last Days. Previous episode, they were on a planet where a viral infection was going around, but they were very alternative medicine civilization and they didn't have antibiotics. Luckily for them, the Sliders, Quinn and the gang, are, well, most of them are pretty smart, and they could extract some mold and make a cure that worked, and everyone, let's just say everyone lived happily ever after, but they probably didn't. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the next episode of Sliders. Let's go.
Emergency vehicles only.
This is San Francisco.
Yes, but is it our San Francisco?
Probably not. $17.
$17 for an apple?
What is this place, inflation world?
Where's everybody going?
It's the end days.
What's going on? What's everybody expecting to happen here?
You people just crawl out from under a rock?
Kind of.
The asteroid's coming.
When does it arrive? What time exactly?
Friday, 6:20 in the evening.
It's 2 days' time.
How long are we here?
Longer than that.
3 days.
Better get planning. I just want to point out how bad this intro is. Really not good.
We'll figure something out, but we have to stick together.
How, Quinn?
I don't think Rembrandt's singing's going to help.
I just need some time to myself. Try to figure out what I'm going to do.
All right, we'll reconvene here Friday night, 5 o'clock.
I don't know about you guys, but I think that we should try and find our families.
We don't even know if they exist here.
Well, we should try.
No idea what the scientists of this world are doing to solve the problem. Maybe we can give them a hand.
That'd feel a little bit hollow, though, wouldn't it? Going back to a family that you kind of know isn't your family.
The object known as 2956 Yeoman, the asteroid will not bypass the Earth, cannot be brought down by missiles, and it will not shatter into smaller meteors when it enters the atmosphere.
What about nuclear weapons?
Hey, you, come on.
Finished?
We gotta try the atomic bomb!
Einstein, Fermi, and Oppenheimer explain their failures with the adiabatic theory. There isn't enough fissionable material available in nature.
The end of the world's on your head, man! It's on you! Come on!
It's on your head, man.
Understand this debate correctly. The Trinity program, the first test of a nuclear device, was a failure. And Einstein attributed this failure to the fact that there was not enough uranium in the world to build a successful bomb.
Attention. 52 hours to impact.
Have a nice last few days. How nice of them.
God loves you, son. Count on that.
Yeah, I hope you're right. If not, I'll find out soon enough.
Must be hard to believe in God when you're sliding through parallel universes.
Church work.
Helping others is the first step towards helping yourself.
Not with these being the last hours and all. I sort of need to kick out the jams, you know?
Drink and sex. That's what most people would be doing, no doubt.
It's all here. See?
What would the last TV show would you watch if you knew the world was ending? Tough choice.
I've even got the prototype.
You've got the prototype of the bomb here in San Francisco?
Ready, willing, and able. Fat boy.
I beg your pardon?
Well, the schematics seemed to track until I got my hands on the real deal and opened up the housing.
Mr. Benish, appalling as this thought may be, you and I are going to be spending a lot of time together.
His worst
I
nightmare.
got a girlfriend.
Oh, don't be an idiot. You and I are going to make an atom bomb.
Feel like there'd be a lot more lawlessness.
Where you guys going?
End of the world blowout up on Nob Hill.
Coming, man?
That guy looks familiar for some reason.
This place hasn't been used in years. Maybe some of my equipment's still here, though.
Let's hope so.
I was wondering what that poster at the background was about.
It's here.
The other Quinn's a slider. They must have slid off this Earth to get away from the asteroid.
Maybe.
Who covered it all up if they slid out of there, though?
Roosevelt was hoping they could use it to blow up Japan. Second World War might have ended 5 years earlier.
Saved a lot of lives.
Would it have saved a lot of lives?
I believe I have a solution. You are quite right about the detonator. You have to focus the shockwaves. The explosives on the outer shell cannot produce a sufficient implosion to detonate the core. Create lenses, bits of metal of differing densities, to slow down the fast ones so that they all arrive simultaneously.
How are we gonna do that? Trial and error?
Oh, no, it's all up here.
God, you can come across as super smart on these worlds that don't have a clue.
Having fun?
I mean, let's be honest, it's not been the worst slide for Rembrandt.
This is Adam, my husband.
Hey, Rembrandt, welcome. Mikasa, Sukasa, right?
Rembrandt was just about to ask me to dance.
Yeah, well, it's all yours, man.
Marital angst at the end of the world. Great combo.
If we can reconfigure the internals and then cinch the timer to the new frequency, maybe there'll be enough kick left in this thing to accelerate us all out of here.
We've got 16 hours left. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe we could talk to one another? Maybe discuss how we feel about all this?
Is it really time for an existential crisis? Probably not.
Are you okay?
Should have taken that rest.
Now what? It's fried.
Can't you just take it next door or something?
It was our only chance.
Got to be other power sources about.
Not that bloody noise! The fate of the entire world is in my hands, and I feel as if I got guitars exploding in my head.
If this thing really works, and we live past tomorrow, it opens up all kinds of possibilities. Nuclear power plants. Electricity so cheap, it'll cost pennies a month.
Yeah, that worked.
Nuclear waste, Benny.
Put it in a rocket, shoot it straight into the sun.
Yes, the rocket fails, you dump thousands of pounds of radioactivity on the general population.
So bury it or dump it in the ocean. What's the big deal?
Plenty.
We'll figure something out.
Oh, I'm sure you will, Benny.
Who's gonna say no to us anyway, man? We've got the atom bomb.
In comes the moral dilemma. He's having the time of his life. It's the VIP section.
Hey, what's going on?
Party games. Just one in the chamber.
And that's the fun of it.
Your turn, rich man.
Not for me. Not for me.
Why not you do it for me? Do it for us, baby.
What the hell is wrong with you, huh? She's your wife.
So what? We're all in this game together, right?
Let's just leave here.
You're welcome to her, man. You're both losers.
Kind of shows that they didn't have much of a marriage in the first place.
If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't have been so impatient. I would have waited till I knew more about what I was doing before I started sliding.
Part of me likes not being in control. Just having to go with the experience.
Come on, Queen, get to it.
Come on.
Why are they eating in the basement?
This feels good.
It does.
What's going to stop them this time? There we go.
There you are. You've got to come at once. I need your help. Food. I have just recreated the atom bomb. Apparently in this world, the Manhattan Project was a hoax. Einstein rigged the bomb so it wouldn't explode. You're going to have to run backstop for me so the technicians can make the final adjustments when they load the bomb onto the missile.
Late now,
Mr.
isn't it?
Mallory, do come on.
It's almost beautiful.
Yeah, just stand there with 4 hours to go.
The war ahead is enough of a wild card. It's got to be timed precisely. A millisecond too early or too late, and the bomb will fail.
There it is.
Incredible.
Any friend of Big Mac's is good enough for me. She's a stone fox, man. I say go for it.
He tried. He tried.
Anybody want a licorice?
Sure.
Oh, that is disgusting.
We're gonna save the world! Fat boy!
Fat Boy, in case you didn't know, is the name of the bomb, just in case you had other ideas.
You just gave Conrad Benish the power to take over the world.
No, I did not. I retained one of the key schematics.
If it's okay with you, I promised some friends of mine that I would spend the last minutes with them. I mean, if you can spare me.
Of course.
You want to come?
Thanks for everything.
You take care.
What happened with her husband?
Hey, hey!
Rembrandt!
It was
Yeah, the
Rembrandt.
prodigal son is back.
Oh!
I couldn't face the end of the world without my friends.
Arturo and Benish built an atom bomb.
They did what?
They're firing it at the asteroid right now.
I see it! Right there!
That still seems a little bit close.
Light travels at 186,000 miles a second, Mr. Benish.
Seen it yet?
It worked.
There's got to be some downside to that. I don't know why he just didn't destroy that.
No comment.
Yeah, man, we did it, man. They love a forward flip into it.
Anybody messes with us now?
That is the end of the episode. And it has been left in incredibly safe hands, it seems. I'm sure Bennett will do wonders with the atomic bomb. The world is saved and everyone's happy. I quite like the concept of the idea of this episode, but I imagine that someone would have made the atomic bomb already. Like, America wasn't the only one in the race for that. Like, I know Germany, during the end of the Second World War, had information on it. I'm sure Russia would have, you know, I'm sure another superpower would have come up instead of America. But it's stupid to nitpick these kind of episodes. You just got to take them for what they are. I know Einstein hated the idea and spoke out quite vocally, I think, about not wanting or how bad atomic weapons are. And as we've all seen, nuclear power, nuclear weapons, probably not the best idea, but not something that was ever going to change, because humans in general are just not very nice and will always look to improve. I quite like how they leave it obscure about whatever happens to the planets they leave and the decisions that might impact them, and why Arturo didn't just destroy that sheet of paper while he had it on him. He must have had it on him for hours, so he could have just burnt it. I kind of wonder what reasons he had for trying to keep it on him. You can literally do anything you want in these episodes. Each episode's like its own contained story. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this. I look forward to getting into the next episode on Wednesday. I hope to see you there, and I will catch you later.